Near mint condition, the home of collected editions.
That cover's so awesome.
Absolute format is the best way to own this store. Time to empty those wallets and fill those shelves. How's it going, all you minties? Uncanny Omar here from Near Mint Condition, the home of collected editions, and join me today as I go over the collected editions in the May DC solicitations. So join me. And welcome back, everybody. So today we're going to be looking at collected editions in the May solicitations for DC Comics. And before I go any further, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. That lets you know when our videos are going live. And one of the things that I think a lot of people are expecting to be in here is the DC versus Marvel Omnibus. I will say that that is not in this particular solicit. When I talked to my contact at DC Comics, who works in the collected editions department, they still haven't worked out exactly what's going to be in that omnibus. And I know people have been wanting me to talk about it, and I really want to. I just want to make sure I know exactly what is going to be in there before I talk about it. Because right now, it doesn't have all the amalgam comics, and it doesn't have like the Wildcats and X-Men comics. It is a DC book. So that's why you didn't see me do the breaking news for Marvel Comics. This book is actually printed by DC, even though it's DC versus Marvel. But there are two omnis we know so far. Not in the solicit, so I think maybe next month is when they'll get it, and I should be able to get the content before then. So make sure you're subscribed, and I'll be talking a little bit more about that on Saturday's stream. Alright, let's go ahead and start with Wonder Woman, The Adventures of Young Diana. This is the book by Jordie Bellaire. It is a YA book, and it's also a smaller size book, a digest size book. This one retails for $16.99. Wonder Woman Volume 1 Outlaw coming out. This is the Tom King and Daniel Samperes series, and it does have a direct market cover too. It's really interesting, collecting the first 6 issues, and then a story from Wonder Woman 800. And we're also getting Flash Volume 1 Strange Attractor. This is the Cy Spurrier series with covers and artwork by Mike Deodato Jr. And this is a soft cover, and the Wonder Woman book is a soft cover, and both of them will have direct market covers. That's really interesting. This one collects the Flash 1 through 6, Titans Beast World Tour, Central City #1, and a story from the Flash 800. The Penguin Volume 1 by Tom King and Chip Zdarsky, Rafael de la Torre, Steven Subic, and Belen Ortega. $19.99, and collecting the Penguin 0 through 7. And it doesn't look like it's a Black Label book. I think it's just, well, no, it might be a Black Label book just because of that logo. All right, now this one is a Black Label book, but this is Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, the deluxe edition by Tom King and Bilquis Evely. This right here collects the entire Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. Plus it has, besides the 8 issues that's collected in here, it has a brand new introduction by Tom King, a new cover, and never before published alternate script for issue number 6. So, and there's all kinds of original artwork in here. This one is $49.99, and it has 264 pages. Harley Quinn Black, White, and Redder. So this is the return of those anthology series, collecting Harley Quinn Black, White, and Redder 1 through 6. And this is a soft cover for $19.99, 232 pages. This one comes out on July 16th, 2024. And this book, I can't remember if I talked about this before, but it's one of my most wanted absolutes. And that is Absolute Mr. Miracle by Tom King and Mitch Gerards. I can't remember if we knew about this one or not, but I don't know. Things leak all the time. So for the first time, it's being collected in an Absolute edition, collecting all of Mr. Miracle 1 through 12, plus original script pages, development art, commentaries from the creative team, and an inclusive or a new cover. So that will not be, that is a placeholder cover. So this one here is $125, 392 pages. Absolute Batman Death of the Family. Oh, man. I thought it was Death a death in the family, which would have been cool. But anyway, this collects Batman 13 through 17, and as well as Detective Comics #1. This is all part of the New 52 era when Scott Snyder was writing these stories. And this one's 264 pages, $100, and it looks like the mask comes off. That's pretty cool, of the book. The Batman and Robin Adventures Omnibus. Ty Templeton, Paul Dini, Hilary Batter, and Kelly Puckett, as well as Rick Burchett, working on this book. So this one here collects the Batman and Robin Adventures 1 through 25, the Batman and Robin Adventures Annuals 1 and 2. It's a follow-up to the Batman Adventures Omnibus, by the way. The Batman Adventures The Lost Years 1 through 5, and then the Batman and Robin Adventures Sub-Zero. 904 pages, $75. That one's coming out on July 9th. Superman by Kurt Busiek, Book 1. So now we have the contents here, and it is Action Comics 837 to 843, Superman 850 to 858, Superman Man of Steel, Annual number 5, Superman Secret Identity 1 through 4. Really interesting that that is in here. And World's Finest 308 to 309. This book is $49.99, so it's like a compendium, 704 pages. And the really interesting thing that's in here is Secret Identity. It's because Secret Identity was it's like an Elseworld story, kind of like a DC Black Label. It doesn't take place in continuity. I like it, but just really surprised that it's in here. Absolute Justice, the 2024 edition. This book is so good. Jim Krueger, Alex Ross, and Doug Braithwaite, collecting all 12 issues of the Justice and reprinted again in absolute format. This is the 2024 edition, 496 pages, $125, coming out November 19th, 2024. JSA, The Golden Age, the 2024 edition. This is a softcover, 200 pages, $24.99, collecting the 4-issue miniseries of JSA, The Golden Age. This is by James Robinson and the phenomenal Paul Smith. Don't miss out on this one. It's such an awesome, awesome story. I'm so glad that it's coming back to print. A book we knew about, but now we have the contents. But it's weird because this is in part of the catalog and not in another part of the solicits. So they may move it to next month for the June solicitations. So just keep that in mind. And that is Aquaman by Peter David Omnibus. So collecting Aquaman 0 through 49, Aquaman 1 through Annuals 1 through 4, Aquaman Time and Tide 1 through 4, and surprisingly in here Tempest 1 through 4. So $150, 1,576 pages. No Atlantis Chronicles, but that has been released in a deluxe edition hardcover, and oh yeah, I'm just so glad to see Peter David's name on another omnibus. It's such an awesome run. It's my favorite run of Aquaman, and finally all in one. So maybe we'll get some follow-ups by Eric Larson and Dan Abnett and Andy Lanning one day. But for now, we are getting that. The Flash, Year 1, 2024 edition. So collecting Flash. Well, can't even more talk pretty one day. Must be the medications. Flash 70 through 75. This is by Joshua Williamson and Howard Porter, retelling the origin of the Flash. And The Human Target Volume 2. This is the softcover edition. Tom King, Greg Smallwood, collecting The Human Target 7 through 12, 200 pages, $19.99. Now, when these books come up for pre-order, don't forget to check out our sponsors.
If you're in Europe and you're interested in buying these books, definitely check out Walt's Comic Shop in Berlin, Germany. They have the cheapest pre-order prices, flat shipping rate of €12 for all EU countries, emails answered within 24 hours, waltzcomicshop.com, and you can use the code nearmintcondition at checkout and get free shipping for all EU countries with your first order over €40. That's Walt's Comic Shop, your reliable source for omnis and premium collected editions in Europe. Ding!
CheapGraphicNovels.com, your online home for graphic novels and collected editions up to 50% off cover price. They have excellent shipping and prompt and helpful service. Check out their bargain deals for up to 90% off cover price. And don't forget, the CGN also takes pre-orders. That way you don't miss out on the hottest releases. And they are currently running a special promotion for you Minties. If you're a first-time customer, after receiving your order confirmation email, reply back to that email and let them know Near Mint Condition sent you their way. They will then apply a free shipping promotional credit to your next order in the US. Cheap Graphic Novels, your source for the hottest books with the kind of deep discount, quality shipping, and customer service that will keep you coming back for more. And those were the DC Collected Editions in the May solicitations. Let me know in the comments down below what you're most excited about, what you hope to see in the next round of solicits. Pretty sure it's going to be the same for everybody, DC versus Marvel. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Don't forget to smash that like button on the way out. Everyone, stay healthy and safe out there. Much love.